Hey there, friends, and welcome to another product unboxing and review and install. So today we're checking out this GeekTale fingerprint unlock doorknob. So pretty cool idea here. If you have places in your house that you would like to access just using your fingerprint. That's kind of cool. So this one can be unlocked three ways. It's got a fingerprint, it's got an app, and it also has just a key. So easy installation, AES 128 encryption, exterior panel, user manual, screws, latch, interior panel, keys, screws, and strike parts. Auto unlock and lock. It has an unlock record. So if you do have a place that you don't want people to access, or if you have given someone access to it, I don't know if these are for indoors or outdoors. I think these are just indoor. I'm not sure what the security rating on this is for an exterior door or not. So the chipset is Realtek. So good stuff here, lower power. SOC BLE, BT, Bluetooth 5.0, maximum access fingerprints. You can add 20 fingerprints on this if you want. Hardware encryption, software encryption's waterproof, IPX3. I believe that's IPX3 dust resistant and waterproof for up to a certain amount of time. This is aluminum alloy, 4 AAA batteries, battery life 365 days to a year, and times to unlock 250,000. Awesome. I'm pretty excited to check this one out, guys. As with most of my reviews, if I know where the product's from, I link it in the description below so you can check it out. This happens to be, get this off of Amazon, and it runs about $100. So as people get smarter houses and I don't know if Alexa, I don't know if this works with Alexa or not, but yeah, I'll link this in the description below if you guys want to check it out. They have just the regular door handle ones, which is the knob, and they also have ones with the handles. So also link the GeekTale Amazon store in the description below too if you guys want to check that out. They seem to have a lot of cool products. So here we go. First off is the instructions. Should be rather simple just to get this installed here. Packaging looks pretty secure and everything. Nice foam in there. All right, so here is the doorknob. So it's a nice nice matte black finish there. We have our little. It's already kind of put together there. Okay, we got our little inputs that you're going to plug these together. It's a pretty solid. Feels pretty solid there, actually. This is all metal, so I don't know. This might be okay on the outside. It's got like a rubber attachment here, USB-C plug-in right there. So I wonder if the batteries. I don't know. I'll have to go over that when I get there. But let's see. It should have a key also. I'm just messing with this right now. It seems like this detaches. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Just kind of. So it also has a key portion there. So this is just a magnet, and that just lift up and then twist it. Dun, 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 and you have access with a key there if the battery doesn't die. So there's the secondary option and with an app and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Looks like that. And yeah, it looks like just 2 screws. Pretty simple install this should be. All right, and we have this box here. Dun, dun. See what we got in here. So we got a USB to USB thing. There's the charger then. Okay, couple of keys. And those are pretty cool looking keys there. Got our striker plate, and then our our latch right there. So, okay, let's, pretty excited to get this installed, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be fairly simple. There's our screws in there also, so not sure what that little plastic piece is there. It's got, perhaps that goes in the door frame. It has a little plastic piece here. Well, it should be in the instructions. So, all right, I'm pretty excited to go check this one out. This cool technology. I mean, how much easier would it be if we're probably going to put this on our bedroom door, and instead of always having to reach up there and get one of those little keys, you know, the ones I'm talking about has that little hole in there, and you try to find it in there and like try to get it open. But if you just run up there and just put your finger on there, man, how much nicer will that be? So, looking forward to that. Let's go do the install, guys, and then we'll wrap this up with a final review. So first thing we're going to do is just going to remove the old doorknob, and I'm just using a Phillips head screwdriver and unscrew it from the inside. These screws are really long, so usually I just kind of get it loosened up and then just unscrew it there. Usually pretty easy once you get it loosened, so you can use your fingers on one side and screwdriver on the other for extra fast. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, pretty excited to check this doorknob out. Be a lot easier. We use this a lot. Oops, if your doorknob's coming through that side, I guess I should open that before I lock myself in. Just kind of push it through and hold it while you unscrew the rest of it. Okay. There's that half. Pull out. If it's not coming out, you got to just push in this plunger here, and then you can remove the rest of this. All right, then we want to remove this portion here. Kind of hold the door in place there. And take that out real quick here. Okay, usually just push in from the other side. Sometimes this will be stuck in with paint or something. Just kind of grab in there and kind of push it out there. Okay, then we just have the face plate there. And we'll remove that. If I can get my camera set up here. Okay, let's take that one out. So that was stuck in there pretty good with the paint. Just kind of pry it off there. If you can't use your fingers, you can get this under there and pop it off. All right, let's install the hardware. First thing we can do is install this plate on there. All right, this has some protective, like kind of plastic on there. We're just going to remove that. It's beautiful. It's quite satisfying. Okay. That's just going to go right there. Where is the screw? Okay, it's got two. Nope, I think these screws are the same. I was thinking there are 4 different kinds or 2 different kinds. So we're just going to grab 2. You shouldn't have to do any other reconfiguring there. Should just be able to replace that one with the old one. Just like that. Get one in. Get the other one in. All right, that looks pretty good. Also, if you want to make these stronger, get some longer screws that actually go into the stud, because just a little tip on any kind of security frame. If you just use the screws that they give you, they're just little short screws. As it's going into the frame here, one little kick just breaks the wood here and it just shatters it. It's really easy to break that open. So if you want a little bit more security, get like some 3.5-inch screws, and those are going to go in through the frame and into the studs behind there. It's going to be quite a bit stronger. But this is just a bedroom door, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let's go over to the door and get the handle installed, shall we? Okay, so what you want to make sure is that this slanted part is going towards your door or towards the frame. You don't want to install it like that, or else it'll just hit that plate and it's not going to do anything. So make sure the slanted part is facing towards this, so when it hits, it's like that. Okay. All right, so we're just going to install that just like this. So my previous one was rounded. We can see that we had a rounded one, and this one's a little square. So we're going to have to, I think we might have to doctor it a little bit, but we'll see how this one fits on there. We might have to chisel that out a little bit so it fits more flush. But let's see. Since it is just a bedroom door here, that's actually kind of fitting not too bad, and we shouldn't have too much of a gap there. Well, let's tighten this down and see how it works here. Okay, so it's sticking out just a hair, but as we can see, since it is a regular door, we have quite a bit of a gap right here, so that's not going to interfere. If you wanted to, you could just take a little chisel, and then what I would do is just flip this around and place it on there, and then trace it out with a pen or something, and then take that back off. Take your chisel and just chisel that out just a hair, and you'll be good to go. I don't think that's necessary with that, so let's continue on. All right, we're going to add the batteries to this. So this is fairly simple. Just unscrew this. And those are AAA batteries. I grabbed my AA's. I'll be right back. All right, so guys, I really recommend these. The Amazon Basics batteries, I use them for everything. I did a test between Duracell and these pretty much outlasted the Duracells. So, and they're a lot cheaper. I'll link these in the description below, guys, if you want to check out some Amazon batteries, but I highly recommend them. Okay, so it has here pluses and minuses, but I'm not sure if that means plus on the top. I think it does. So I'm just going to go with No, I'm going to check the instructions. Okay, so according to this, I'm going to place it like it is in the diagram and plus. So where it's located, I believe, I'll try it like that. So it says plus, so it doesn't really indicate, is that plus up or plus down? This is going to be plus up. So we're going to put where it says pluses, we're going to put the plus part upwards, and where it says minus, we're going to put the minus upwards. Okay. Now this, so it says plus and minus. Yes, this one has plus and minus also on there. So yes, that looks like it'll be correct. Just make sure we have this little portion here going into that area there. Kind of hold it on there, and then we're just going to hand tighten this a little bit until we get that going. And then we'll tighten it the rest of the way down here. Okay, doesn't have to be like super tight. This is on the unlock portion of the door. Okay, next, let's go install our doorknob, shall we? Okay, so if you take note of these, they have an up arrow. It says up here and up here, so that's going to be facing upwards. You want your fingerprint on the outside of the door. So we're going to go ahead and just feed this through right there, through the bar there, and kind of hold it there, I guess. I want this little wire, I want to make sure that goes through there. So maybe I'll feed that wire through the top portion first so we can connect it. Okay, and then push this in there as much as we can, making sure that the up arrow is up and that our wire isn't getting pinched in there. Okay. All right, so with this other hand, I'm just gonna put my foot by the door and pull this little wire out so it's not trapped on anything. And then make sure that this side has the up arrow there. And that's gonna go here. First, we're gonna hook up our little wire real quick. So just grab that. Should be only one way that goes in there. Whoa. Okay. And then once again, let's see, where do we put that wire so it doesn't get snagged on anything. And we're just going to kind of feed this in there. And hopefully we make sure that the wire doesn't get in the way. Okay, so there's that. And now we just take our screws and screw them in there. Let's see here. Okay, my mistake. The screws are going to be installed after we remove this outer portion here. Okay, so remove the part where the outside sticks in. I was wondering how that was going to go in there, but actually this is a pretty good idea. And we'll get ourselves a little bit better angle so we can see. Okay, so that's just going to go right into here. Just feed it all the way down into the hole there. That's a good idea. Okay, and then I'm just holding with my other hand, I'm holding the doorknob in place from the back side. Okay, this is actually a really clever addition to this, a lot of the times you find screws or the doorknobs, and you have to come in at such a weird angle that you almost always strip the screws. So this is really quite intelligent. As you can see, I can just come in from the side here, because normally with a screwdriver, you're trying to do this. You're trying to come in over here and screw it in, and it's just such a bad angle that you can't really tighten it very well. But this is actually a really smart design feature, so kudos to the designers for this. You can tell that they're actually thinking about the correct way to do this. So that is definitely a plus here. Man, these screws are so long though. Imagine trying to screw these in with those weird, at a weird angle. This would just take forever. So as it is, it's taken a little while, but just actually an amazing design feature. It's just a simple thing, but you can tell that someone has either designed a doorknob before or had issues with one. This is a common problem I see with doorknobs. And actually, this is the only doorknob I've seen that's eliminated that problem and made it not really a problem at all. So this is quite clever, and I wish that all doorknobs were like this. I don't know how many times I've been super difficult to screw in or to tighten a screw. That okay, so we don't have to make this super overly tight or anything. And I like to just go back and forth between the two screws. Just kind of hand tighten there. I'm not doing a whole bunch of extra pressure. That is on there nicely. Okay, that's impressive. And then we can put our cap back on there, paying attention to where this goes. This goes in that little portion right there. And then we just put that in there. And oh, we are locked in. Okay. Well, now all we got left. That works really good, actually. So does it automatically lock or? Okay, yeah, so I think it just automatically locks all the time, guys, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that's the default. Because you can see that on this side, it's just not turning it, it's not opening it locked. So it's actually locked just right away. Easy to open from the other side, but this one is not going to let you unlock it. So cool. We're going to install the app now and show you how to do that. All right, we are going to download this for the Android, and that's Geek Smart. And install, okay. Once it's downloaded, just hit the open button. Okay, so we're gonna have to register. Okay, once you create your password, and then it's gonna send you a verification code in your email. Done. Inconsistent password. Oh, apparently I didn't type it in correctly. Okay, once you do that, it's gonna send you and email, and with a verification code. And location to scan, we will not look. Okay. Okay, that brings up our thing here. And just click add device. We're going to go K01. It says press fingerprint to wake up the door lock. Click next. If the device cannot be searched, reset the door lock. Long poke the reset hole until you hear repeat step 1. Okay, so press the fingerprint to wake up the door. Okay. So it lit up and moved. We're going to hit next. It's scanning. And looks like it found what we're looking for. So I think I just click on that. So add device successful. Sweet. So click to unlock. Oh, that is awesome. And click to lock. Sweet. Okay. Now we need to set up fingerprints and stuff. So 1 second. We're going to click on member management. And it says me. Click the plus there. Let's see, it says members, click plus, fill the name and other data, rule setting, choose administrator. Okay, plus administrator. I think I am the administrator. Okay, log settings, auto lock delay, security mode. Security mode is on, only the administrator's fingerprint password or app can be used to unlock. Okay. Intelligent application. Door lock alarm. When door lock alarms trigger linkage, unlock on arrival. Oh, that's really cool. So even if I get close, it'll unlock it. That's sweet. Member management. Let's see. So me, add fingerprint. How to add fingerprint to unlock. Place the same finger in the door lock fingerprint recognition area several times in succession, and the fingerprint can be successfully added. So do I only go thumb or fingerprint? I think let's go start. So put your finger on the fingerprint recognition area of the door and move it repeats this step. So placing my finger on it and then remove, and then place it, just placing it at different angles, kind of like the little end of it. Okay, fingerprint name, that's right index finger. Okay, heck, I can add a thumb too, I think. Let's do thumb too. So I'm just putting my thumb on there at different angles. Okay, and that's a right thumb. Finish. Cool. We got a couple on there. Trash that. And then I can add other people on there. So awesome. I think I'm set up as an admin as the initial one on here. Me. because I can unlock it and unlock it with that. So that's pretty sweet. All right, let's, I think we're all good to add another, if I just want to add somebody else. Just go to plus. Oops. Click on that, and just to add someone else, I can just go to vendor management and plus the plus button there. So that's pretty awesome. My fingers all set up. Let's check this out, guys. Okay, so when this shuts, it automatically locks. You can't open it. So you put a finger on there. Oops. There we go. Or you put a thumb on there. Oops. So that's really cool. And then it takes it's a 5-second reset time to automatically lock. So there we go. Thumb opens, and then when you hear that is 5 seconds, it'll be unlocked. And it's already locked again. So how do we open it? Just put our finger on there. Good to go. That is really cool. Yeah, pretty impressed with that. Works great. It looks nice too. It's a nice looking doorknob. Pretty sturdy. This is like the first smart doorknob I've ever really messed with, and that is super handy. So you can do left hand, right thumbprint, left one. So if you've got stuff in your right hand or left hand, probably be a good idea to add other things just in case. But that's not the only way to unlock this. We also have, we'll show you other ways to do that also. Okay, we have these pretty cool looking keys also. So underneath here, there's a little screw. So you push that screw and that lifts this up, and then you can just twist that over, and that reveals your little keyhole there, and just unlock it just like that. Okay, and then when we want to shut that, just turn it, and we're just like that. So up under here, there's a little screw. Press your finger, pull it towards you, and that just lifts that out. So, and then you can just push it off to the side. So, and that's just magnetized on there. So really, man, it's got like a rubber flange around here, so it's waterproof. Just everything. It looks like they thought of everything. This is a really nice doorknob, guys. I'm really impressed with the setup. Everything works nicely. No problem there. Even if I don't get my thumb perfectly on there, it recognizes it because I did it a bunch of different ways. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a sweet doorknob, I'll link this in the description below. It runs about $100, but man, you can unlock it with your app. You can unlock it with your thumb. And I think this is actually rated for outdoors and security, not just indoors. So this seems fairly secure. It's like solid metal. Definitely, if I was going to do an outdoor one, I would put longer screws here in the door frame. But man, I'm really impressed with this, guys. It's a really nice doorknob. They thought of everything. There's one more feature here on the side, and we'll get into that right now. All right, so on the bottom of this, it has a USB. It came with this USB-C port. And this is just another security feature. This can plug in right down under here. If the batteries die in here and for some reason you don't have the key, then you can use an emergency, like a battery pack. Plug this into here and plug it in there, and then you can use your thing and open it. So they pretty much thought of everything. Super easy install. It's pretty much flawless. No issues at all. Everything worked great. The app is cool. I like the customizable fact that you can, have it unlock when you go in. I might put this on the front of my house. Actually, I'm thinking this is I really like this. So, if you guys are looking for a smart doorknob with all these nice features, like I said, I'll link this in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Thanks for watching this video. I know it was a little long, but I tried to just get everything in there. So if anyone does get one of these, and they can be able to install it and have no issues. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.